Hey, what's good guys? It's your boy, These Old Shades and Souls. I know it's been quite some time since our last real review, but today we're going to be doing a real review on the Under Armour Curry 6s. Now, a couple of things I like about the shoe is the traction, how low profile this shoe is to the ground. Things that I don't like would have to be the cushion, the fit, and the materials on the shoe. Throughout the video, we'll be discussing all of that, but for now, let's hit that intro. Hey guys, real quick, if this is your first time here, thank you for visiting my channel and trying to watch this video. If you are a repeat viewer, thank you guys for coming again. If you guys haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below or hit that like button. It really does help my channel grow. And if you want to be notified for new videos such as this, make sure to hit that bell button as well. Okay, so we start off with the traction of the shoe. And as I mentioned earlier, this is one of the things that I do like about the shoe. So I've heard from a couple of my friends and some feedbacks online about how the rubber on the outsole is basically detaching from the shoe itself. But as you can see on my pair, it didn't happen. If anything, traction was actually one of the better attributes of this shoe. I say that because the court that I play in is really bad, but for some reason, the shoe just held up. Mind you, everywhere I go is all indoors, so I cannot really say or speak for outdoors. Next, we not only discussed the cushion of the shoe, but the entire midsole of the shoe. The cushion of the shoe is supposed to have hover cushion. Now, I've had experience with hover in their running shoe and the HH2s as well, or the Hover Havoc 2s, and it was a pleasant experience for me. For some reason, for the Curry 6s, it just was not the same. I've played with this for quite some time now, and although I can feel that the cushion is there, it's just not as soft as I want it to be. Or if there is any softness, I just can't feel any. The Hover Havoc 2s, after 2 days of playing in those, I immediately felt it afterwards. But for these ones, I still don't. Like, to me, although the shoe is a really low profile shoe and you are really low to the ground, I really don't feel the cushion. I do feel the court feel, but I just feel the cushion being hard. Like, I don't want that for my foot. And seeing as though that hover is supposed to be soft on your foot, it doesn't deliver for this shoe. One other gripe I do have about the shoe is this midfoot shank right here. You see how it extends from the heel all the way to the forefoot? So that actually decreases the flexibility of the entire shoe. So yes, I do understand that people do tiptoes. But man, if you're just gonna be tiptoeing from this portion of the shoe forward, that's too much, man. Even for me, and I'm a tiptoe player. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that portion right there. There's a shank plate right there on that portion. So guess what? You're not bending some of that area over there. So that is one gripe I do have about the shoe. So it's already not flexible, plus the cushion isn't really that soft or isn't giving you that plush feeling. For me, this is a personal opinion and this is my personal experience with it. This is one of the reasons why I don't like it. I actually prefer the Curry 4s despite the lack, and I mean lack of cushion, but the flexibility is actually there. Now for the upper of the shoe and the entire material of the upper, I actually liked it at first because of how flexible the tongue area is and how they've applied, I'm not sure what they call the upper material for this shoe, but this is basically their knit version of the shoe, and how they applied their knit version in the Under Armour with some overlays on the toe area. Now I did like it because of how it fit at first, but eventually over time, as I kept using it again and again, I could just feel the entire upper material stretching. Like the first time I put my foot in the shoe, like it was really tight. Like It was hugging my foot the right way. The heel counters were working. Everything on the upper was like hugging on my foot. I like that feeling. I like that feeling because it made it feel secure. It gave you kind of that premium feeling. But as I've mentioned, over time, it was just loosening up like crazy, to the point where I could feel some dead space over here. And mind you, I got my true to size, so there was really no reason for that to should have happened, but it did happen. Although it didn't really compromise the support of the shoe, just the feeling of the shoe loosening up compared to how it was the very first time. And I know you're gonna come back at me saying, oh, the shoe just broke in. But that's the thing, when it's supposed to be broken in, it's supposed to be more comfortable. But it wasn't comfortable because the tightness, the kind of support you felt the very first time is not there anymore. But that is my quick real review of the Curry 6s. Do I recommend this for anybody? I would say if you're somebody that does care about court feel and doesn't mind about the shoe being not flexible, go ahead and get this. And like I said, it's very low profile to the ground. The traction really works. If those are enough for you, then by all means get it. But if cushion, fit, and if you do care about materials loosening up, then I would say don't get this shoe. And this is just coming from my experience. You may have a different experience, but to me, this is real review, and that is why I call it a real review, because it is my experience with the shoe that I bought on my own, not sponsored, not given. I'm just giving you the real deal. Again, it's your boy Bezo, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.